A fire torched a stack of cars in a junkyard today. It even set off small explosions.
Yeah, ABC 21's Jeff Newmeyer is live outside Stein Auto on Parrott Road. Jeff, the threat is over now, but neighbors were a little nervous earlier, right?
Yeah, Caitlin, Brian, nobody got hurt, but it was a little dicey for a time in the area on the other side of that fence you see over there. I mean, it gets your attention when you see flames shooting up 50 feet in the air, which is what happened late morning. Nearby homeowners telling me a couple of very loud booms reverberated around 9:45 a.m., signaling something had gone wrong at Stein Auto in the 6400 block of Parrott Road. The place has a Fort Wayne mailing address, but it's in the edge of New Haven. And that city's fire department led efforts to get the raging fire under control. It didn't happen right away, though. Fire burned in a section of 200 junk automobiles stacked up in the center of the property. We don't know for certain what touched off the blaze. New Haven's fire chief describing it as some sort of malfunction in the salvage yard operations. You'll hear in a moment from a nearby resident who says she was startled by a loud boom that shook her house, making her think something was coming through the roof. Fire crews brought in an excavator that was used to pry apart the tangled charred vehicles so water from fire hoses could get down to the core of the fire and snuff out the problem. Undoubtedly, the smoke pouring into the air around the salvage yard, somewhat hazardous considering the materials that caught fire, but command did not believe the situation required moving residents to safer ground.
We have crews on the south side of the incident, and we have been evaluating that, and we've also been working with our mutual aid fire departments to ensure that that's not the case. So as of this time, there is no concerns to any residents. There's no evacuation that's been necessary. It's not been a concern to the location of this and the location of the nearest homes.
Black smoke, and every now and then you'd hear a big boom. I'm assuming that was the additional cars catching on fire with the gasoline in it. But then I got wind that they had over 200 cars that were on fire, and then it was getting close to a 500-gallon diesel truck. So it was scary. It was just pop, pop, pop there for a while.
Now, again, at last check, no specific cause of the fire nailed down. The fire department saying this was the second fire at this salvage yard in the past 12 months. At least one neighbor telling me there have been other fires on a smaller scale that have erupted on the property. No evacuation ordered today, but some folks left the area out of an abundance of caution, Brian and Caitlin, until the fire was brought fully under control. And again, everything is fine and no problem right now.
Okay, good, but a big commotion earlier today for sure. Jeff, thank you.